Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, Capricorn. Something is hidden from you currently, and it is it is something having to do with somebody's feelings. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have Strength in reverse. You may not have listened to your intuition, and you may have given in to temptation or the temptation of someone. You could have met this person online with the birds. You may have, I feel like initially you may have had misgivings. You didn't listen because she's in the reverse. And you finally give in to the temptation. You met this person online. I feel sure of it. Now, you got something here that you didn't bargain for with this card. You're reflecting back to something. The choice was already made back here. Something came out in the dark. You learned something. And so there were consequences for having given in to temptation. Or at least this is how you're feeling. Things are still not clear for you. Because the sun is, you're wanting clarity, but you don't have all the clarity because this card represents early morning. The sun is just coming up. So maybe the sun is rising on this situation, and maybe this is just the first piece of information. Yeah, look what was underneath. The sun is rising on a deception. Look at that. The Knight of Wands. Somebody who may have came in and swept you off your feet. Let me see. So the Seven of Cups is about wishes, hopes, can be your fears, longing, daydreaming. It does carry a warning to be careful what you wish for. In this card, this is what came after the choice. They made their choice. They got something that they weren't bargaining on, but they didn't see it till it was too late, you know. Let's hear. We'll go here. And so we have the Page of Wands. So there's some very intense feelings, some anger. This is the more negative side. Somebody they come in, they sweep you off your feet. This is like the answer to your prayers, your knight in shining armor, and then they just suddenly disappear. What's with that? That is very possible with that card. It could simply be that you learn something that upsets you. I feel like whatever this is, you're unable to move. You're unable to move on from it. You don't know how to proceed. It's like it may have a power over you. You may feel like you've lost your power. You may feel unable to restore the balance within you enough to move forward. You may feel like you've been sacrificed. You may have made a sacrifice in order to be with this person. And you may now be looking at the consequences, because there's something here you've learned, something that was hidden. And I kind of feel like maybe with this sun rising on top of this Seven of Swords, it could just be the beginning, that there's more yet to come. Yeah, especially that knight, he can also represent news or messages. You didn't get your wish. You didn't want this, you didn't want this ending. You're clearly unhappy about this situation. It's like, I don't want to look. So clearly there's a lot of fallout from what happened here. There was a tower moment. You feel unable to move on. There was a shocking piece of news revelation. You could have even seen that over the internet. See, here's a card of trying to move on. You could be hoping for this very painful period to end. Wanting to get back on your feet. Wanting to just put this behind you. I feel like this ending was unexpected, but it's also unexpected the effect that this person had on you emotionally. I feel like it was like, love at first sight. It's like you fall head over heels in love with this person in a very, very short period of time. So it could be that you find out this person, the Five of Coins is appearing twice. You could find out this person was in a relationship. You could have heard that they were in a relationship. I have a third party here too. Some truth that came out that stung. I feel like you are you need to make a decision, but you need more clarity. Or that there's more clarity coming. Because he's reaching for the sword to clear up all the clouds, and we have the clouds over here. And so this is a lot of doubt and confusion, a sense of foreboding. Maybe this is all about something you saw or heard. Because, and maybe you're not sure of any of it yet. Maybe this is something you feel is going to happen for some of you. Because the birds are about the passing of information and how it passes from it's like the telephone game where it goes from one to another and ultimately changes greatly. It could also be that with that card being here, that something is a huge misunderstanding. It could be that you fell in love with somebody and then you sit down with this some type of shocking revelation that you've heard, and it's like, wait a minute, I don't even know who this person is. Who have I fallen in love with? So you're having to push forward or gather your strength, gather your courage to push forward with something. And I feel it is about clearing up some communication, uncovering the truth, getting somebody to open up maybe. You feel this is a soulmate or even perhaps a twin flame. Romantically, it's like, whew, your head just, whew, um, butterflies in the stomach, the whole thing. I mean, it's like you're in love with this person. And now it's like this is a card that would be suggestive of, yes, okay, yes, right now I feel shut out, but there's a glimmer of hope. There's a glimmer of hope. I don't like having to do this, but I'm going to have to confront this person. I feel like this is what it is. And you're hoping you're wrong. You're hoping you're wrong about what you've learned. So I kind of feel like something has happened. Maybe you've been keeping quiet about it because how you manage this or this information, you need to be very, very careful. Okay? You need to be very careful. This is an energy that can be perhaps somewhat unpredictable. You don't know where it's going to lead. This is like with that Nine of Wands, it's like you gave into a temptation, and now it's like with the Nine of Wands, it's like there's some unexpected trouble that just kind of happened. And that came with the birds. And now it's like, whew, you got to be strong. I mean, you weren't expecting any of this. You weren't expecting to feel this way or to fall head over heels in love with this person either. You felt a connection, and that connection, when you actually gave in to the temptation, it's like they just kind of swept you away. So you could have been keeping this, all of these things that are going on here could be part of somebody's reflection about something they've learned, and they're keeping it close to their chest. Some shocking revelation that came like by way of somebody else here through the grapevine, over the internet, information that's been passed from one person to another. And it could be that when you received it, it was totally changed or totally different. And the only way to find out is going to be ask. So I feel like you're very worried. Yes, indeed. But you need to know the truth. You need to know the truth. You may want to be asking, is this person... I kind of feel like there's wind of them already being with somebody, you know. Either they're living with somebody or married to somebody. This is the news that you may have received that has you worried, because I got a lot of third-party energy cards here. Yeah. So, I feel like what was... There's still something hidden, but what was hidden will come to light, okay? Because you're still on the dark side over here. And it kind of feels a little bit stormy here. And the book is closed, so there's information yet that you don't have. And the only way you're going to get that information, that particular information, is to confront the person. And so that's a decision you will be making. I feel you're thinking about it. You're preparing for what you're going to say. And you really don't like having to do this. You really don't like having to do this, but it's like you can't move forward without knowing the truth, because it's just going to eat at you, right? And you don't want any other big surprise in the future. So you need to get to the truth to find out, like, is this real? What you found out, is it real? Is it true, or is it false? That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.